Hey guys, DB Bry here, and we're continuing where What if Bardock saved his crew left off last, which was with the arrival of Gine, Kid Raditz, Prince Vegeta, and Nappa. Bardock, after rescuing his crew from Dodoria, also rallied the rest of his people and actually managed to not only foil Frieza's plan, but destroy him as well, so Planet Vegeta was spared, and well, King Vegeta decided to reward the heroes who saved their race by banishing them. And, of course, arresting Raditz on arrival. Not King, Prince Vegeta did not like his father's cowardice one little bit, so helping Gine rescue her son from prison, they all left Planet Vegeta behind them and have decided to make a new start on planet Earth. Now, Vegeta, he's wanting to conquer the Earth, at least until Bardock put him in his place. That simply the Saiyans are done with that kind of life. They're done killing others for profit, conquering others, and well, this that now gets Bardock thinking: how exactly are they gonna support themselves? Yes, they can keep living on their homesteads on Grandpa Gohan's property at Mt Poazu, but what if they could really make their race great again and still satisfy their urges to fight and do things like that? Well, Bardock and his crew decide to join the military, which one? Well, I'm going to leave that information for myself. I'll reveal that in due time. And, well, Guinea, quite the stay at home mum, is, always happy sparring with her boys and being a good mother to them. She does act a bit motherly towards the prince sometimes, but the prince has no need for that. In fact, he decides to pretty much go his own way and eventually leaves the homestead. Since the Saiyan race will not allow him to rule them, such as his birthright, yeah, he's off to Orange Star City to try and make it on his own. And, well, let's just say he tried robbing a bank and was surrounded by cops. Now, of course, Vegeta could have just destroyed them, but he did at least understand as much as not wanting to drag the rest of his Saiyan race into this mess. He decides to have a little fun with the authorities and actually play along and let them arrest him. Could be fun, prison riots, that sort of thing. And well, it's quite hilarious seeing this point-sized kid with a tail beat up prisoners. Oh yes, Vegeta's hardening up. He's doing some hard time. And well, reputation of Vegeta's fighting skill pretty much takes the world by storm. And basically, there's a fight promoter very interested in using Vegeta to make money. And, well, the mention of money does actually appeal to the prince this time around, because with his fighting skills, and considering he's pretty much the strongest being on the planet at this point, he could literally live like the king that he was supposed to be. So, in the left corner, we have the mighty Vegeta. So, Vegeta is fighting fights for money. I pretty much could see Vegeta fighting in mixed martial arts, that sort of thing, making himself some serious zenny. And well, time eventually goes on. Now, after occasionally, Vegeta would revisit his people at the homestead, and he still has his I'm better than all of you attitude. The way the Saiyans are prospering their nice quiet life on Paozu, the money Bardock and his crew bring back from being in the military. Now, this is where I'm going to reveal what military they're in. Let's just say there is a certain double R symbol on the left side of their uniform. They haven't called on that they're working for bad guys yet. And so, like I said, years gone by, we're now getting to the point in Dragon Ball. Raditz is pretty much fully grown now, so is Prince Vegeta. And Kakarot, who is quite a bit stronger already in this timeline, is about to have a meeting of the faded kind as he runs into Bulma, much like he does in the original story. Bulma, of course, who is up there looking for a Dragon Ball. And well, guys, this is where things get interesting because at this point, Kakarot hasn't left his mother's side, not once since he was born, and he's already at that age where normally a Saiyan would be living on their own. If this were planet Vegeta, and Gine's a little worried that her son isn't exactly becoming independent, and he's definitely capable of taking care of himself, but he's still not exactly independent. So when Kakarot introduces her to Grandpa Gohan, who, with Gine's help, is preparing a feast for the Saiyans, to the other Saiyans, and now Kakarot's brought another mouth to feed, apparently, for dinner, and of course she takes immediate delight at Grandpa Gohan's Dragon Ball, and is asking if she can keep this. What? Well, yeah, that old thing. I found that in the forest years ago. I didn't think it had any magical properties. It was just a orb of some kind. And Bulma spills the beans about the legend, and Bardock is sort of laughing at this fairy tale, while Gina and Grandpa Gohan and especially little Kakarot are intrigued. And well, hmm, this is where Bardock sort of pipes up. Well, if you're serious about finding these Dragon Balls, Might I suggest Kakarot go with you? What? Really? I can't? I can go with her? And, yeah, it's pretty much a done deal. Bardock and Gine understand how dangerous it could be for, and Grandpa Gohan, of course, for, a girl like Bulma to be running around places like this, where there are hungry dinosaurs, other ferocious beasts, bandits, all sorts of, things running around. So, having Kakarot around to protect her and get Kakarot out there into the world, it's a win win. And well, so with that, Kakarot is off with Bulma, and well, Raditz is kind of a little bummed out that he's being left out, but one saying is enough for this. And well, Raditz is pretty much getting tired just sitting around the house all the time. So he decides he wants to get in on some of Vegeta's action. What he's been up to. All this luxurious living he's been doing. He's Vegeta's definitely built up his homestead like a palace. It's like slightly away from where the other Saiyans are, but still in Mt Poazu, and it sticks out like a sore thumb. Raditz decides he wants a bit of that zenny. And Vegeta actually agrees to this because the competition is very lousy, and perhaps Raditz, who was also stronger in this timeline thanks to sparring sessions with his old man, this actually might prove to be some friendly competition. Now, meanwhile, um, over the years, this has gone down. King Vegeta and King Cold are no more closer to finding these Saiyan traitors, as King Vegeta calls them. And well, after 12 years of looking, King Cold is definitely beginning to show signs of his impatience. And well, this might be a good place to leave it for right now. So, what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this part of the story? Yeah, you can definitely tell I improv the whole thing. Oh well, but that's part of the fun. So, will Bardock and his crew figure out that the Red Ribbon Army are actually a bunch of bad guys no better than Frieza? Will Kakarot have a fun adventure with Bulma? And what of Raditz and Vegeta's fighting for money? And worst off, will King Cold actually manage to find where these Saiyans are hiding? And can King Vegeta keep himself alive enough to show King Cold where they are? All this and more next time.